following what he does, and I guarantee you, you'll be sailing in the top 200, 300 easily.
Yeah. So, Norman, Wind Whisper, let's have a presentation of the next race. We have Albatross with us again from France. We have a Danish Viking racer. I'll hope for him. Then we have Sin, he's from Turkey. We have Philip, he's from Brazil. Steel racer from Germany. Then we have a Spanish boat. We have Piripicchio from France. We have Troncomobil, he's from Spain, and Jar Jar Philippe. So international race coming up. Have we seen any of these players before? Albatross we have just been seeing, and also Jar Jar Philippe, but the other ones
No,
are quite
I'm
new.
seeing lots of more new racers that I haven't seen before, which is lovely to see. That means the online racing community is growing, 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 and I'm glad you're all part of that for sure. Because
So
more
three
racers,
penalties in the start. Albatross, and Viking racer from Denmark, and Troncomobil. So in the lead we have Piripicchio.
look at that Albatross so far behind. I mean, he was first and smoking everybody out, and now he's just in the tail end and just trying to catch up. Let's see how that's going to play out in the end. Oof.
But again, it's not the top players we're seeing here, but again, a lot of good players. So there's a huge opportunity to see some wild comebacks in this race. And they're splitting up here. Some are going to the port tech side, some of them going to the starboard side. So amazing to see who's actually doing the right strategy here.
This is going to be difficult. They might be even though, because the left side is going to be sailing through lighter winds right now, where the right side, who's starting to tack over, sailing in more wind. But the angles are so even right now. It's a tough one to call, really is.
It looks like the boat we are following not having helps. He's sailing himself because he's 0.8 slower than rest of them. So let's try to go to the opposite side here. Philippe, he's coming in here from Brazil Sea. 10.4, 10.5, he's 10.8. So he's really coming with speed, this Brazilian boat.
Yeah, they are definitely from the right side. They have good winds. As I said, they're sailing with heavier winds. So, and if you look at Albatross, he's already back in fifth with 30 meters. So he caught up quite a bit after his false starts. And same as the where's this guy?
The Danish Viking racer, he
yes.
also got a penalty in the start, and he's in third at the moment.
Right. As well as the it's going down now. The Troncomobil.
Yeah.
It's also really good positioning right there in fourth. So.
And we had a penalty to Steel Racer for sailing into the Danish Viking racer. Let's see, top three, it's still open. It's the Brazilian boat in the lead, a French boat after him, the Danish Viking, and a Spanish boat. So 4 boats can actually still take the win if nothing special happens in this race.
Right. Steel Racer just messed up that turn, trying to drive right over it. So it's Piripicchio.
Yeah,
these two, they're duking it out. Here we go. Come on, tack. No, he didn't.
It's too late. It's too late. Right. The same thing, Viking race. It's too early actually. he made a little bit too early, 70 meters. So he just a little bit closer, and then he could do some wind shadow at him.
Right.
And right now he's
so everybody made a mistake, tacking too late or too early, thrown to get the advantage. I mean, that's what you have to do. Oh, I have to do something here, my friend, and I'm missing it as we speak.
And they're going to the left-hand side, 2 of the boats. Let's watch that windsock up there. A penalty to Viking racer made by the Spanish racer when they're rounding the mark. And that's interesting. See the windsocks, Norman. It says within the next 10 seconds, it will go a little bit from right towards left, and there will be a wind shift. So those going to the right-hand side here, when they're tacking into starboard tack, they will have a hard wind into their sails if it continues doing that.
Yeah, let's see how it plays out. As I was talking to you, I was just missing our online...
No. But there's 30 racers there, so just write it, and then you're in it.
Right.
There will be 2 fleets.
Registered, but it means everybody has to also show up.
Yeah. So
we'll see how it goes. Then we have 2 fleets coming. But anyway, Piripicchio is looking pretty good, and Philippe is still in the elite with 16 meters.
But watch this Troncomobil. He actually caught up some meters, by getting the wind in the right-hand side here in starboard tack. But still, these two boats are very much in the lead. 11.2, 10.5. Can you see the wind speeds difference? There's almost 1 knot in difference here. So way to go by the Brazilian boat and the French skipper in second.
Right. So if the French skipper is paying attention to his wind shadow, he may have it. He may have a chance, but it's going to be tough. 20, 19 meters, 18 meters.
Let's
20
see.
meters. Nope.
29. It's too late. 31, 32. So now it's all about if they're doing a mistake downwind racing. So none of these three boats can hit each other. So that's the winner. That's the second. That's the third. But we're going to have a fight for fourth. No, the Danish skipper is disconnecting. Oh, typical Danes. Typical Danes. So we will have a fight between Spain and Albatross. He's fighting his way up to fourth. That's impressive.
Right. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, wow. Nothing you can say about it. Just watch it, and these two might be able to do something once they tack over.
So let's see. Will the Spanish player, boat 27, do an attack on the French boat? No, he's a new boat. Can you see it? He's all new in the race. So he thinks it's just all about following it. So he doesn't know the attack plan. Here we have Jar Philip and Steel Racer. They might know a little bit more about it. So let's see France against Germany. See, there we have it.
Yeah. Why he's too early?
Yeah,
he needs
actually
scoot over.
Yeah. So he actually doesn't slow him down. He's just outside of the wind shadow. Right. So a little bit too early. See, now he's tacking in. That might, no, it's going to be a German 6th position, a French in 7. And then we have Sin from Turkey coming in position 8.
Wow.
So actually good races we saw here.